Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Today we are going to open up the brand new San Diego Comic-Con exclusive G.I. Joe Classified Once a Man Cobra Commander. Now, I just got this in from Hasbro Pulse today. I was one of the lucky ones to get it right off the bat, and they got it to me pretty quick. So I would figure I would show it to everybody because it looks pretty awesome. And the first thing I have to take note of is, let me see, probably do it better this way. The outer covering on this thing, it changes as the light changes on it. I don't know if that's going to come across too well in the video, but it goes from his helmeted head to his snake-like presence. And yeah, so that looks awesome. But that's just the sleeve. And I do love this box. You know, I talk good about all the artwork on every classified box because they are cool. I was once some I don't suggest trying that. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. Cool box. Let's see what he looks like. Cobra Commander. And if you're watching this, you've probably already seen the 80s G.I. Joe cartoon movie where poor old Cobra Commander gets transformed by mutant spores into a snake-like creature until he basically all the way turns into a snake. Poor guy. So let's take a look. He comes with a bunch of stuff, and this box is so cool. I really hate to open it, but you know how we do things around here. The scales must come off. Alright, we got a pretty cool background in there. Kind of looks like Cobra Law, but yeah, may end up keeping that, who knows. He comes with his, I guess, a holster for his hair dryer that goes on the back. He comes with one smashed up faceplate. And here is his helmeted head, which looks pretty awesome. Hopefully that'll be the helmet that we get with the new Cobra Commander coming out. I ordered one of those. Hopefully I'll get that soon. And here's his snake. Not quite yet old snake from the Transformers, but a snake. And he's just a little rubber snake. He doesn't really move. Oh, his arms do move. Or at least, yeah, his arms move. Okay. So that's cool. I wasn't expecting them to. And I know that you can put him around roadblock. I don't have roadblock handy, but we'll get to that feature in a minute. But take a look at this guy. Holy cow, is he something scary. Look at that. And you know, a lot of people didn't like the real G.I. Joe movie. Said it was weird, you know, too goofy with, you know, Cobra Law, which were these snake people that, you know, explains kind of where Cobra Commander came from. But you know, if you're into the cartoon, it's a great watch. It's far from perfect, but it is fun. It is just 80s G.I. Joe wrapped up quite nicely. And it is the end of the Sunbow continuity, I should add. But I won't get into that. We're here to look at this scary fella. My God. It looks like his mouth should move, but it doesn't. And he's got the extra eyes that apparently Cobra Commander's cartoon form had under his hood and or helmet. And pretty scary. I dig it. Just in time for Halloween. And he comes with his pew pew, which we, you know, lovingly call the hairdryer gun. And he comes with his knife that I'm sure fits into his scabbard on his leg. And he's got his fist where he's, I'm gonna get you, G.I. Joe! And he's got another one in his left hand. Well, you know what hands look like. We're not gonna go through all these. So let's go. There is the man, Cobra Commander himself. Good old Coco. All right, and he is great. My first impression of him is he's nice and sturdy. He's nicely painted. He's weathered in most of the spots where you'd expect him to be weathered. He doesn't quite match the animation or the what do they call them, the mock-up, you know, they did with like one leg exposed, but it's okay. He looks good. Man, he is scary. He is nightmare fuel. Look at them eyeballs. And it's kind of funny. You get to see the first time what Cobra Commander looks like without his mask in the cartoon, and it's not really what he looked like. He just mutates into a monster. But that is a cool story. I'm sure it's probably on YouTube, or you can rent it for like $3. But if you haven't seen it, it's worth a watch. And again, I'm sure if you're watching this, you've probably seen it 900 times, and you're like, "Shut up, Uncle Bijo. We've freaking seen the movie already." All right? Yes, we've seen it. So he is Cobra Commander, and he has. I'm pretty sure I don't have, like I said, I don't have the new Cobra Commander yet, but I'm pretty sure that this is like the same, you know, lower body and fists, and they sculpted a little vest, which is his ripped up uniform, with a collar still added on, and he's pretty scaly, he's pretty gnarly. And let's see, and he can, you know, hold his. I guess let's take a look. Can you see that? I don't know. The inside of his helmet with all his little heads-up displays and gizmos and, you know, whatnot, so he can drink his diet tab through a straw. Probably comes out the front somewhere down here. But, you know, there's a scene in the cartoon where, you know, it just kind of falls off as he's, you know, the more he turns into a snake, the more he can't really wear his uniform. It just kind of falls off of him. And you can, you know, he can have that to carry his weapon, which he didn't really have in the cartoon, but that's okay. It's kind of a cool thing to throw in. Oh yeah, let's put his knife in his scabbard. Does it go in there? Of course it does. Of course it does. Pretty cool. Let's see. I don't have a roadblock handy, but here is Destro. And let's see if I can get him, the snake, to do the little wrap around little feature on Destro. Yeah. And it's just as crazy as you would think it would look. There he is. Just imagine that's Roadblock. Sorry, I don't have Roadblock handy. He's in a box somewhere. But there he is, guys. That's how he basically escaped Cobra Law on Roadblock's back through the mountains. And it was kind of a sad little part of the story, to be honest. Kind of an odd fate for dear Cobra Commander. But there was the Deke series for the cartoon canon loyalists, which brought him back. And yeah. So anyway, Cobra Commander looks cool. Let's put his helmet head on. How about that? Snake head came off just fine. And yeah, that looks good. Not a lot of room with that collar sticking up like that, but, you know, like I said, as the more he turned into a snake, the more his uniform kind of just fell off of him, you know, because it didn't fit him anymore. A little different than what he looked like in the cartoon, to be honest, but, you know, for the first time we see this impression of him in Classified, I think it's great. There's been a few nice, you know, high-end customs that people have made over, you know, the last couple years. They're pretty cool, but they kind of, you know, I don't know, man. They're expensive. And this guy was $40, which is kind of expensive for a classified, but, you know, who knows if we'll ever see him in stores. So it was a neat figure that I really wanted. I'm glad I got it. And some people didn't, and I feel bad for those people that didn't, but I'm sure he'll come back around. See, and I don't have, like I said, I don't have any, you know, Cobra Commander turning into a snake dudes to show, but there's two of my best condition Cobra Commanders. There's the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander. And let's see, hooded Cobra Commander. And let's see, who else can I put in here? Let's see, here is 25th anniversary Cobra Commander. Here is Fred disguised as Cobra Commander. Which sounds like a pretty cool story that we won't get into here. Well, there he is, next to some of his other selves. And here's another custom I made with him in his hood. And another custom of when he was buried under the pit and had to take his shirt off to help dig his way out. And there's one more custom I did of him right before Fred shoots him in the back and steals his identity as Cobra Commander. So, anyway, there he is next to himself. Yes, there's a million Cobra Commanders I could put him next to. You get the idea. You get the idea. Let's see, here he is next to Marvel Legends Cap. And, let's see, again, we'll put him next to Destro again, with his snake self, which I'm so glad they included that. I mean, it's probably worth the extra money just for that guy, you know. Very cool. Love it. So, yeah, Once a Man Cobra Commander G.I. Joe Classified San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Check Hasbro. I'm not going to lie and tell you that it's available on Hasbro Pulse because I have no idea. I know when I got it, it sold out really quick, and I was just lucky. So, but it'll probably pop back up again, I imagine, in some way, shape, or form. But, you know, go to Hasbro Pulse, keep checking it, and, you know, maybe you can get this fella too if you're interested. So, yeah, I think he's pretty cool. Looks pretty awesome. Good job, Hasbro, in making this guy, at least. Neat. All right, what do you guys think? Did you get one? Were you not able to get one? Did that whole process piss you off like a lot of people? Let me know in the comments. And please, like and subscribe. And until next time, we'll throw one back, and I'll see ya.